Hi Sam, thank you for joining me today to discuss the future of generative AI and its role in the development of artificial general intelligence. How do you see generative AI evolving in the coming years?
Thanks for having me. I think generative artificial intelligence will continue to improve in its ability to create realistic and novel outputs such as images, music, and language. We'll also see more applications of generative artificial intelligence in areas like drug discovery and materials science.
No, that's exciting. What do you see as the biggest challenges in developing artificial general intelligence?
One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that the AI systems we create are aligned with human values and goals. We also need to address concerns around safety, transparency, and accountability.
Thank you so much for your insight, Sam. I really appreciate your perspective on it.
My pleasure. It was great to chat with you today.
Hello everyone, welcome to AI Anytime channel. Today we are going to work on a very interesting project. It's a weekend project and it's going to be very interesting. We are going to do some super cool thing today. We are going to create some sort of deepfake video. Okay. So first we'll create a deepfake audio with help of custom text to speech models, and then we'll combine that with the sample video that we will download from YouTube or internet, and then we'll combine the deepfake audio on top of that video. So we'll use something called wave to leap, okay, which is basically a GAN model. It's a generative adversarial network model. So we're going to combine all this technique and then try to create a simple deepfake video. So sort of having a conversation with Sam Altman or Elon Musk, for example. We'll try to achieve the results. So it's not going to be a complete deepfake video because we do not have that infrastructure right now. Okay, in my machine at least. So I'm just going to see that how we can combine all these different models. So we have GAN models, we have large language models. We have Mid-Journey, for example, to generate images. If we don't have a sample reference, we can combine all these techniques or the models and then try to come up with an output to provide the experiences. Okay, so we are going to play with this technology. So you can see I am currently on something called Tortoise TTS, okay, which is basically text to speech model. Okay, and they also have here on GitHub. You can see it's very very famous, by the way, in the community. It's almost more than a year old. Okay, and you can see it says a multi-voice TTS system trained with an emphasis on quality. So it helps you generate custom voices. Okay, so it can help you synthesize the voice. Microsoft has released a teaser of Wall-E where you give 2 or 3 seconds of audio at least, and it will create a similar audio, okay, having a similar voice. Okay, so it looks at the physical properties of sound and then try to generate a similar audio for you. So we're just going to use this Tortoise TTS. They also have a collab notebook where you can use this, but I'm just going to use Replicate. You can see I'm currently on Replicate, which also provides you to interact with the API. Now suppose if you want to interact with the Tortoise TTS API, you can also do that by after creating a GitHub account. You can link your GitHub account with Replicate, by the way. It says generate speech from text, clone voices from MP3 files. So we are just going to clone Sam Altman's voice. So if you don't know Sam Altman, he is the co-founder of OpenAI. And you can see so what I have done, I have first downloaded a couple of videos of Sam Altman interviews or podcasts from YouTube, and then I extracted the audio out of it using FFmpeg. You can also use any other tool. There are a lot of free tools available. You can see I am currently on this tool which says MP3 to web, image to video. There are a lot of tools available. If your data is not confidential, of course you can use this tool. Okay, but if your data is confidential, you don't want to upload your data on the cloud services, or you don't want to send this data to them, you can use FFmpeg that I have already used over here. You can see. So I'll give the command in the description that how you can extract an audio file from a video for a specific length as well. You can trim it, you can cut that. So you can see this is the actual video that I had. I cut it. Of course, I trimmed the video.
I think you want to look for the intersection of what you're good at, what you enjoy, and where you.
So he is Sam Altman, and that's a 28-second video. And then what I did, I also extracted the audio out of it, so you can also listen to it.
I think you want to look for the intersection of what you're.
and I'm just going to upload this audio here on Tortoise TTS. You can see I'm currently on Tortoise TTS on Replicate, by the way. You can also use the Colab notebook. You can use Colab free GPU to perform the same task. It works by the same way. So this is what I'm going to use. So what I did, I used ChatGPT, and ChatGPT again is acting as a co-founder. So I said I'm going to have a conversation with OpenAI co-founder Sam Altman on the topic future of generative AI and its role in the artificial general intelligence. Can you please write a very short script for this? So ChatGPT has written a script for me. Here you can read that. Okay, it's a kind of a simple conversation. So what I have done, I have copied this Sam Altman's part, the first response, and I have pasted over here on input section that you see on the text. So let me just explain this. So we have a text option, text input, where you can input your text, and then you have a custom voice option. Now if you don't want a custom voice, you just want to go ahead with the default voices, there are a lot of default voice available. So but I'm going with a custom voice, and in this custom voice you can see it says create a custom voice based on an MP3 file of a speaker. Audio should be at least 15 seconds, only contains one speaker, of course, to avoid the redundancy there or the duplication, because it get confused if you have multiple speakers. Overwrites the voice A input. So it currently has a voice A here, and it overrides. Suppose if you have a default, it will override. What I'm going to do, I'm going to upload this from my folder, which is under my project conversation with Elon. By the way, sorry, I have to rename the folder name, and then I have to Altman voice here. So what I will do, I'll upload this Altman voice, and your sample should be at least 15 seconds. So mine is 28 seconds, which is more than 15, and I've uploaded it here. And then you have voice B as well. Now if you suppose you want to go with voice B, you can see it says create new voice from averaging the latent. Okay, so to find the latent state, it will create an average value of it, and then it will do the voice mixing. But I'm not going with that option. I just need this custom voice of with Sam Altman, and then voice C, of course, and then you have preset. Now preset in this case that you see, it has 4 different classes: ultra fast to high quality. This is basically for you to get the patterns. Do you want a fast speed, do you want a standard quality, do you want a ultra fast? I'll just go with fast, which is also a default, by the way. And then see it for reproducibility, I don't want to go ahead because I only need it once. But if you want to you can also have a look at reproducibility if you are generating the results again and again. What I will do, this is my text and this is a custom voice that I already uploaded. Now what I will do, I'll just click submit. After clicking on submit, in the right hand side you will see the output. It says starting. So the model in the backend, right, it start running. Okay, it will spin up and then it will take your custom voice sample. You will see that all the logs will be available here, by the way. So let's wait for it. It can say this can sometimes take around 3 to 5 minutes. Let it up. The model is booting up. What we will do after this, guys, after this we'll use something called wave to lip. Okay, so this is wave to lip. It says accurately lip sync videos to any speech. Now if you see that we are already generating this speech, we'll just lip sync with the videos. So we already have the video of Sam Altman, but you can also, suppose if you don't have a video, what you can do, you can also generate an image, okay, using Midjourney of Sam Altman, provide a sample image, and then you generate a image of Sam Altman, and then you convert it to a video of 5 or 10 seconds, and then again you can pass it over here on web to lip. But I already have a sample video here, Altman cut that you see the fine limb. I'll just upload this here and we'll use it. So I'm not going to use this interactive demo. I'm going to use their Colab notebook. It says web to lip deepfake engineering.ipynb. Okay, or deepfake English, by the way. I don't know what the meaning of ENG in this case. It can be either English or engineering. Okay, so I'm going to use this Colab notebook to generate a deep fake video of it. Let's go back to Tortoise TTS on Replicate and see where are we with that. It's still starting up. It will take time. It kind of generates. You will see what I'm talking about. So here we are going to use Tortoise, web to lip, and then we are going to get an output that will see how close we are with that. So if I have to explain that what we are really doing, so let me just draw it here for you. Okay, so what we are going to do in this case, excuse me, we have a sample video. First, what are the things that we need? We need a sample video, we need a sample audio as well. These are the two requirements that we have: sample video and sample audio. In this case we have went ahead with Sam Altman. We have his video and we have extracted his audio using FFmpeg. And what now we'll do, we'll first have this audio that we have and we pass it to tortoise TTS, and we'll provide a script text. This is our script text. It will generate, this is basically, this clones the voice, right? So I'll write clone and generate the speech. So this is what we are going to do in the first step. So we have an audio and then we are passing it to tortoise TTS. Of course, you have to give the script or the text that you have. It will then clone and generate the speech. So let's go back to tortoise TTS. You can see it says running predict. It says, so it's using the predict function. Of course, they will have a predict function and then creating voice from, so the file name, they are storing somewhere in a temporary folder. Okay, I don't know where this backed up. I think it's maybe Hugging Face. Okay, I have no idea of it right now. Okay, maybe what their backend engine is. Okay, so we are using replica. It says generating auto-regressive samples. Okay, so it still use auto-regressive AI samples. It says generating text using voices. You can see we are around 50% of it. Let me also go ahead and copy I'll just copy the last one. Okay, I just want to show you the technique. Now you can extend it further. You can create a complete movie or complete podcast. You go ahead, create a conversation with Elon Musk or Satya Nadella or anybody else you want to do, right? You can create an entire movie out of it, with the help of same technique. You do a deepfake podcast, why not, right? Using the same technique. So I'll just use the last one. Maybe I'll use this. What do you see the biggest challenges in developing AGI? I'll use this Sam Altman's response, by the way. We create a line with human value. We also need to address concerns around safety. I'll just use still here. I don't want to create a big audio right now at this moment. You can see this. They have they see the logs. It says computing best candidates. They might have created several candidates. They're now looking at the best candidate and then they're generating the speech. So wait for it. Let me also connect this. I'll also run this now. So this link will be given in the description of Web to Lip, and you can use the default Google Colab that the GPU, which is Tesla K80 or K100. I'm not sure which one is. And now if you come here and use this install dependencies, it will install the dependencies, download pre-trained models. It will download here in the pre-trained models. You can say cloning into Web to Lip. And you can see the Web to Lip over here. Okay, it's downloading this Web to Lip _gan.pth. Okay, it's downloading that file over here. The backend is PyTorch again. Okay, it's storing all the weights here in this folder, and we have to upload our sample data in this one. I'll tell you how. Let's go back to the, and you can see we have generated a 14 seconds audio. Thanks for having me. Let's hear this.
Thanks for having me. I think generative artificial intelligence will continue to improve in its ability to create realistic and novel outputs such as images, music, and language. We'll also see more applications of generative artificial intelligence in areas like drug discovery and materials science.
This is fantastic. So let me download this.
Generative artificial intelligence will continue to improve in its ability to create realistic and novel outputs.
I'll just hit a refresh, by the way. Okay. So we have downloaded one audio. Let me just rename it. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to rename and I'm going to call it Sam. This is the first one. Let's call this. I'll copy this I'll copy this, I'll put it in the same folder. I'll come here on this my projects, conversation with paste. I don't know why I'll name this folder as conversation with Elon. Maybe I wanted to create first with Elon Musk, but then I thought, okay, I'll create for Sam Altman, by the way. It says cancel because I am open in this. Now I can rename it conversation with Sam. Yes, so you can see now we have one section already, we got it right from Tortoise TTS. Let's have one more. Okay, so I'll come back here. I will try to change this again and I'll paste it. So I'll paste this one of the biggest challenges, accountability, and I'll come back over here on this text person. I'll have this one again. I will upload this Altman voice, and I'll keep this standard, by the way, in this one. Okay, let me keep standard, and then let's generate and see if you're able to get the desired response. It says starting again. It will follow the same mechanism. So it will first run the predict function. It will use the auto regressive samples. It will generate it. It will find the best candidate, and then it will generate the speech for you. So now let's come back over here. In the sample data, what we have to do, we have to upload this file. I'll upload this file, by the way, the first one, the Sam voice one, and do we upload? I think we have to first convert it to WAV. Let's convert MP3 to WAV. So I'll convert this. I'm converting it to WAV file because Web2Lib accepts WAV file, okay, as an audio file. So I'll upload this and convert. Let's download. It's downloading. I'll just copy this. So more option. I'll come back here. I'll paste it over here. I'll say let's do a control V, by the way. Same way. Let's see.
Thanks for having me. I think generative artificial intelligence.
Yep, this makes sense. Now I'll go back to Web2Lib and I'll upload it here again. Upload, and this time I think WAV file. So what we will do, Sam voice WAV. Here we have to upload in this path. So let's do Sam underscore voice underscore 1. That's done. And then here on the input video.mp4 we have to upload the video, by the way. So let's upload the video. What I'm going to do, I'm going to Altman cut. This is the video that I'm going to upload, which is an mp4. Let me rename the file path or the file name here, Altman cut.mp4. So what we are doing here, what it will do, this command that you see in Colab notebook, it goes inside this Web2Lib. You can see we are cding into this Web2Lib. So cd Web2Lib. If you click on this Web2Lib, you will say they have a file called inference.py. So we are running this file called Python inference.py, and we are passing the model weights, the checkpoint from the checkpoints. You can see here are the checkpoints, by the way, and this is the downloaded model weights. So we are passing this Web2Lib underscore gan.pth, and then we are passing the face, which is of course a video in this case, and the face should be visible. And if you want to get a high quality videos using it, it's better to have a side view, when people are talking. Okay, it generates better video in that case. And your face, and then your audio. So audio is the audio that we have used Tortoise TTS, to clone the Sam Altman's voice, and we have created a fake voice, by the way, in that case. So you can see that we are in this Web2Lib. You can see we have already uploaded it. So what I'm going to do now, we have this Altman underscore cut.mp4 and this Sam voice. Now let's try to run this. Okay, we'll run this. I'm just going to run this, and it will take a little time. Let's go back here. It's still generating for our second segment of text, and this will be our last for this this video, guys. Okay, you can use the same techniques to create a long podcast, which is completely deepfake, by the way, completely fake. So you can see in this case it's using CUDA for inference. We are using GPU runtime in Colab. It's reading the video frames finding out the frames which are 672 frames, and then it's doing the male chunks. Okay, it's looking at the chunks, creating those sort of chunks of the video that you have, the audio by the way in this case, and it will take little time. So come back here on replicate. We are 88% done. Few more seconds and we'll have our second segment of text, and then again we will follow the same mechanism to get the video out of it. You can say computing best candidate. Okay, we are computing best candidate. So if I come back over here on my screen card, so what we are doing here guys, okay, if you see, now I'll just use this. So we have first have this cloned audio, we have this cloned voice, I will write rather, okay, and then after cloned voice we use wave to lip on sample video, and then we create a sort of deepfake video. For this we have used tortoise TTS. So you can see, just we are using, so this is a GAN model by the way. We are using GAN, we are combining with a voice synthesis model, text to speech model, and then we are creating this output, right? This is our output. We have also used ChatGPT for the script. We have used ChatGPT to get the script, which is again powered by an LLM, large language model, which is powered by GPT 3.5 or GPT 4 by the way. And you can see in this case, play result video. Let's play it. These are still being generated. It will play the result video for you. You can see.
Thanks for having me. I think generative artificial intelligence will continue to improve in its ability
This is
to create
fantastic.
realistic and novel outputs.
This is so fantastic. You can see some some drops in the frame. There are some drops in the frames. Okay, by the way, you can, if you understand signal processing, if you understand computer vision, by the way, signal processing is a very different topic altogether. If you just understand the frames, okay, if you have good understanding, you can easily find out that this is a deep fake. By the way, if you see there's a drop, you can see the drop.
Images, music, and language. We'll also see more applications.
But this is fantastic. With such less effort, we combine these different techniques to create this video of Sam Altman. By the way, on a cloned voice of Sam Altman, we created this script from ChatGPT. I will give all the script prompts, the outputs in the description, guys. Go ahead, have a look. We also got his second audio, and this time we had standard as preset. I don't know what's the exact clone voice here. Let's hear that. Okay.
One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that the AI systems we create are aligned with human values and goals. We also need to address concerns around safety, transparency, and accountability.
Wow, this
One
is,
of the biggest
this is
challenges
fantastic.
is ensuring
I'm
that the
so
AI
happy with
systems
the
we
result that
create are aligned with
I've
human values and
received
goals.
using a tortoise TTS. So tortoise TTS, have a look. It's extremely powerful. For text to speech. You can also run it offline. You do not have to use cloud cognitive services, to send your data and to do a text to speech. You can also create an application or an app to do whatever you want to do with tortoise TTS. It's open source. Just have a look at their license. If you have to cite, please cite them. You can do the citing on wherever they have published the research paper. Please cite them and follow the licensing. You can use it. Now we have generated this one. So what we'll also do now, we'll also generate this this second voice that we have downloaded, right? If you come over here on the downloads, this is the voice that we have created. But first we have to let me rename this. Okay, so I'll just rename this. I'll say Sam voice 2 in this case. It's the second cloned voice, the second segment that we have for that conversation. Now again we have to convert this to wave. Again you can use ffmpeg. I will give the command list in description, but I don't want to use that because this video is already available on YouTube. It's not a confidential data in this case for me. I'll just again select file, go to downloads, use the Sam voice 2, and here I'll click on convert, and once I click on convert, I'll just download, and here I'm going to download this. Okay. So Sam voice 2.web. Okay, and let me just go here and click on copy. I'll come back here in my folder, I don't know why I opened this, sorry. I'll come here, conversation with Sam, I'll paste it over here. I'll just okay, now what we have to do again, we have to go back to this folder and we have to upload this Sam voice to, not from here, from my projects, conversation with Sam, because we have to upload a web file in this case, and we only have to make one change. We have just to remove this voice 1 to voice 2. You can see it has been uploaded, and I'll just hit that again, Control Shift to run the cell, by the way. And now you see it again, it will follow the same mechanism. You know, it will read the frames and it will generate the video for you. Okay, it will just kind of perform the lip syncing accurately. That's what they say. And please cite their paper, guys. Okay, I have been using it for a long time. Okay, you can also, I'll give you the link of this interactive demo site. Okay, you can also use it, but it's better to go programmatically use this. You can also integrate in your application and use it. So let's wait for it. It's generating for us. You can see it generating. I'll close this, not required, image to video. But if the more interesting thing will be to, you know, generate an image, okay, from Midjourney or any other diffusion models also. If you want DALI or Stable Diffusion, you generate an image, okay, of Sam Altman, convert that to a video, and then you use that sample video rather than having the same video that I have downloaded from internet. Okay, so let's come back over here. So you can see that we are not using, you know, multiple GPUs or some high compute based infrastructure. Okay, if you have this infrastructure, you know, I can suggest some other models as well. Please reach out to me if you want to reach out. You know, I do have a different system where I have used several other GAN models, like, you know, face to swap or face, a lot of other models that we have, a Deepfake, to create actual realistic deepfake videos. Okay, so now let's run this. So I'll run this and it will play the video, and you can also download it.
One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that the AI systems...
This is fantastic. Let me now download this, and I'll just come here. I'll click on download. I'll just first rename it, guys. So let me rename this. I'll say Sam Video 2, and I'll click on copy. I'll come back over here on conversation with Sam, by the way, and I'll just say paste. Two more option, paste. Sam Video 2. I think we haven't I think this was the download first. Let me see.
Thanks for having me. I think...
Yes, so let me click on show more, and I'll click Sam Voice 1. Sorry, Sam Video 1, by the way. Sam Video 1. And yes, I'll just copy this. So we have this. Now I'll create a teaser out of it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And yes, paste. So now you can see this is the video 1 for the question that I have.
I think
and this is the video 2. Okay.
One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that the AI system...
Now this is the... Can we do one more round, guys, for this thank you part? So I can create a teaser video with me having conversation with Sam Altman. I'll just say, okay, let's create my pleasure. It was great to chat with you. Okay, let me, I close replicate. Okay, I'll open this replicate auto HTTS. See if we can get this one as well. I don't know. Let's see that. I'll come over here. I'll say Altman voice, by the way, MP3. Let's call it standard. Let's click on submit. And let's see. So here I will change that because we are getting a new audio, and I'll call it 3, and that this remains the same. Let's see if we are getting it from, and it has a limit, guys. Okay, you can also put your cards. Okay, so it depends. I just wanted to show the capabilities, that how you can, you know, link this multiple AI models, AI and machine learning models, and create something pretty cool, right? To provide the experiences. Now you can use this in your promotions, PR, marketing, you're working at some workplace, you can create a complete virtual deepfake podcast with your CEO, with your CTO or with your manager or your boss, right? By the way, so you can also create a movie, as I said in the beginning. So it totally depends on you that how you want to utilize these cutting edge technologies. You want to use it for enabling or empowering the society, or you want to use it for evil purposes. Now it's completely in your hand. Okay, so let's come back. Let's wait for this audio that we are waiting, the cloned voice of Sam Altman. This is going to be the last one. Okay, and I'm going to create a movie also. So I'll also create the other YouTube video, that where I will have a complete movie that will be based on Mid-Journey, LLMs, and again these GAN models. So please wait for that video as well. Now let's come back over here on replicate. Where are we? Okay. And let's download this. So I'll just download
it. It was great to chat with you today.
Okay, and I'll just so in folder I'll call it Sam. So mode Sam voice 3. Exactly, we now have 3 segments. I'll just do copy. Let me do a copy of it, and I will come on this desktop, my projects, conversation with Sam. I'll just do a paste, and here I'm going to use MP3 to WAV again. And this guy will say that so many MP3 to WAV converter that I have converted using this tool, and I'll just again upload it. And I can just download it because it's done. Let me just go ahead, copy this. So more option, copy, and I will paste it over here in this conversation with Sam folder, which is a WAV file in this case. And once it is done, I will come back in this sample data folder on Google Colab, by the way, and I will upload this WAV file. Hopefully it's a WAV file. Yes, now I'm uploading it. Once it is done, now what I have to do, I will just have to run this. It says create web2lib video using this model weights web2lib underscore gan.pth, and I'll just run this, and it will start generating the video for me. So based on 2 things. The first thing is your sample video. Now that I have already downloaded it from YouTube, you can also use AI image generator to generate an image and then convert it to video and upload it over here. With that, I'm also passing the cloned voice of Sam Altman. I don't know if Sam Altman is watching this. Okay, so I don't have too many subscribers, so this video might not reach to Sam Altman. Okay, but anyway, at least the people who are watching this video, you guys can utilize these techniques or technologies, by the way, to to create super cool stuffs, right? So now let's come back over here, and then we have play result video.
My pleasure. It was great to chat with you today.
Yeah, done. It's super cool. I really loved the response. I really loved what I just worked on today, guys. I have used it previously at my workplace. I have done a lot of things with this. Let me just do Sam voice. No, Sam voice, because this is a video, by the way. Sam video 3. I'll just do copy, and I'll come back in this folder, conversation with Sam, and now we have 3 videos. So I hope you liked it. Okay, because this was the agenda of this video. I just wanted to do end to end. We first used Tortoise TTS to create a cloned voice. We cloned the Sam Altman voice with a 28-second audio. That audio I got it from internet, and using Tortoise TTS I cloned the audio samples. Then I converted that to a WAV file. I already have a video file, so I used web2lib, this model, the GAN model, and I created the video out of it. And you have already seen the result in the also in the beginning of the video, and also now that 3 video that we have created. This is what I wanted to do, guys, today in this video. And please let me know what you are doing with this techniques or technologies. If you want to extend it further, please share your result with me. You can reach out to me via my email address. You can find that email address on my channel description. Please reach out to me. if you want to work together on some research project, in these areas like GAN or large language models, I do find some interest in those areas. Please reach out to me. We can work together on those things. If you have any thoughts, feedback for me, please drop that in the comment box, and you can also reach out to me personally. I hope you like this video, guys. If you like this video, if you are liking the content that I'm creating, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and please share the channel with your friends and to peer. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. See you in the next video.